Hey, what's up, you guys out there in music loving land? This is your 80s music lover, and I'm going to be setting off this video to you guys on a fun note. We're going to do something really different today. 80s music lover is not going to talk about what he usually talks about when talking about vinyl, what you see right here, these two albums, and reviewing them. This is not an album review. This is a fun video with these two albums in mind. Why did I put these two albums right next to each other? It's because I wanted to show you guys these albums in a different light. Have you see them in a way maybe you had not really thought about, but were intrigued by it. Maybe the thought crossed your mind as you were listening to one or the other album, but you have to know both the albums to really dig what I'm talking about and really be able to get it. I'm putting these albums together, and this video is what you call a comparison album video. I'm comparing Janelle Monae's Electric Lady to Prince's Sign of the Times. Song by song, both of these albums are very, very close and almost like mirror images of themselves when compared to, but you got to look at the music and how it's been done. The lyrics, especially, and what they're talking about, of course, in the songs. The beats and stuff may not match exactly, but it's all about what the lyrics are and what the song, the meaning of the song. This is where and what I'm comparing these two albums to, and the reasons why. So let's start it off. Alright. Start off with the Electric Lady. And then let's compare that song with Sign of the Times. Okay. Basically, these are the album's trendsetter songs. They both are the album's title, the title of the album, and they both set the trend for the whole album and the tone for the whole albums. So that's the comparison there and the difference there between those two. Then let's go to Prime Time on the Electric Lady versus Slow Love on Sign of the Times. Both slow jams, no doubt, and they're both romantic, very romantic. So that's the comparisons there. Then you have Electric Lady's It's Cold versus Hot Thing. Alright. Now, how did I match them? Why did I match these two up? Okay, you know, you got the lover that you long for, but just can't quite reach. You just can't quite grasp them. You just can't get them. And they're like almost there, but you just can't get them. They're like right out of reach. And that's what those two songs are about. Okay, then you have Can't Live Without Your Love from the Electric Lady. And you have that compared to Strange Relationship. I matched these two up because they're both misfitted love songs. You know, you got a misfitted love causing more harm than good within the relationship. Okay, you got an abusive relationship from both songs. Somebody is hurting the other person, you know, in the songs. You got to listen to the lyrics of what she's talking about and what he's talking about. Alright, then you have We Were Rock and Roll from the Electric Lady versus Playing the Sunshine. Okay, basically these are simple. These are just fast and fun songs. These are the fast and there are a few fast and fun songs on both of these albums, which is also another likeness. I mean, there's so many likenesses of these two albums. This is just scary. So these are just the fast and fun songs off Electric Lady and Sign of the Times. And then we have Dorothy Dandridge Eyes versus You Got the Look. Okay, why did I compare these two songs? Because this person or beings or whoever, they're being swept away just by someone's looks. A part of their face, you know, how they look. We talking about Dorothy Dandridge's eyes, and then Prince is saying, you know, you're like, he's talking about the girl's face, like, and makeup and everything, and how she does it. She just got the look, like, you know. And so those are the similarities there, and those have both common ground there, and how you're being just taken by just someone's looks, like mesmerized. Okay, then you have Sally Ride from Electric Lady and The Cross from Prince's Sign of the Times. Now, these are the standalone spiritual songs on for each of these albums. Okay, it's like you don't have to have a spiritual song, but these two albums have the one spiritual song, and those are the ones I just named. Okay, moving on, Giving Them What They Love, featuring Prince from the Electric Lady versus It from Sign of the Times. Now, both of these songs, they're all about giving and receiving. I mean, Prince is talking about, I want to do it, baby, all the time. We can assume he's talking about sex. Okay, but he wants to do it. It can be anything, but we know he's talking about sex. But he said he wants it. And then they're singing, I want to give it to you. Giving you what you love. And you love, in this case, it would say sex. It could be something more primitive. It can be something more political, romantic, whatever it is. One is giving, the other is receiving. So you put them together, you got a full circle. Alright? Next, Ghetto Woman from Electric Lady and The Ballad of Dorothy Parker from Sign of the Times. Okay? Ghetto Woman and The Ballad of Dorothy Parker both have to do with spending time with a close but troubled friend. And that's what they're doing in the song. Prince is spending time with Dorothy Parker, and you know, Janelle Monae is spending time with the Ghetto Woman. She's down and out with her. She's down for her, whatever. She'll get down with her, you know, on the sad days, happy days. She's down for whatever. But they're friends, and they're spending time with that person whenever whatever happens in between. Then you got Queen, okay, and you have Starfish and Coffee. Queen, of course, from Electric Lady, and Starfish and Coffee from Sign of the Times. How did I compare these two? Why did I mesh these two songs together? Well, both of these songs, in these songs, they're talking about being judged in a wrong way just for being who they are. Like, be yourself. Everybody says be yourself, but then somebody's going to look down on you and judge you for being strange. They call you strange or misfit or whatever it is, or doing what you want to do and not feeling no embarrassment behind it. Be who you are freely. Don't worry about what people say. That's what these songs have a common ground on. Then we have Dance Apocalyptic from Electric Lady and Housequake from Prince's Sign of the Times. Now this is easy. This is the album's fun, fast dance song. Okay, and they're both teaching you a dance. Not particularly with Apocalyptic, like Janelle Monae's not showing you this is how you do the Apocalyptic. Just do it. You know, just do your dance, but dance. And Prince is showing you this is the Housequake, and it's a dance. But they're both fast, fun dance songs. Okay? Then last but not least, What an Experience finishes off the Electric Lady soundtrack versus Prince's It's Gonna Be a Beautiful Night, which is the second song before it finishes off, but nearing the end of Sign of the Times soundtrack, which is It's Gonna Be a Beautiful Night. I compared those two songs because it's the cool, cleansing, kickback, when it's all said and done song towards the end of the album, just like cooling out, you know, after you hear it. That's my timer. It's time to go, you guys. After you hear the song, that's it. I mean, hear the album, then this is the end. This is the What an Experience. You know, the whole thing on Prince's Sign of the Times, and Electric Ladies, because you know it's going to be a beautiful night. You start off in the day and you end up at night, so from beginning to end. Alright, so, and they're both kickback cool songs. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about all the comparisons, and both of these albums are mirror images of themselves and the 80s music lover's opinion. Thank you for listening. I had so much fun bringing this to you, and I believe this is my first video doing 2 albums this way, so it was a challenge, but nevertheless very fun. And so take care. Peace, love, 80s, romance, music, dance, and everything else you love. 80s music lovers out. Later, you guys.